Howdy ripping 4x4. We're back with the troll, obviously. Always working on this heap of crap. Got a friggin' 3-inch dump pipe because I've still got factory turbo and trying to push big power through the factory turbo until I get G turbo. These have only got a 2-inch dump, I think, which is a problem because that means bad spool time and bad EMP and EGT, which is exhaust manifold pressure and exhaust temperature. So we're going to throw that on. Shouldn't involve another tune, it should just go straight on. Got a pyro port, but I've already got my pyro in the manifold for good readings. You can sort of just figure out the differences. It's usually about 280 or something, 260 degrees, but mine gives me straight readings, so I'll keep that there. But hopefully I won't have to modify this flange. This should fit my exhaust, hopefully, because that's a 2-inch dump and that's a 3-inch. I'm hoping they haven't got a 2-inch only flange on there, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll get some stuff unbolted and I'll come back. So let's get started. So we've got the factory TD dump out. What a job. That is going to get replaced, that's but these other couple, they came out piece of piss. Tactile and a bit of rust off and she came out, but like, you know what I mean? Flow in that compared to that is going to be so much different. So put this one on, weld some 3-inch there, and so I've got to make boost. Realistically, I would imagine this doesn't have to come all the way out when you're replacing these. I've just taken it off because this is 3-inch. As you can see, that is a much bigger hole than that because my old dump pipe's 2, right? So the people that own this car before have obviously just bought a cheap shit exhaust and welded that, because it's got a sleeve on it, to my old exhaust, which would have been, this is factory, this is non-factory. So I was hoping, well, I was making sure that this here flange, this side flange, would bolt up to this one. And so far I've checked, and she's going to be all sweet, all bolt holes line up, and yeah, hello boost. So we'll get into it, drop my old dump pipe off, bolt it on, bolt this back on, and gonna do some race car stuff. Just tack it a few more times. Cool. Let it rip.
You see how it fits up before we weld it out. It's got a bit of a gap there, so
see if she bolts up.
Gap. But the welder will do that just fine, I reckon.
Sweet. Sweet. So, not actually too bad of a job overall. Pretty simple. I've had my dump pipe and turbo and manifold and all that crap off before, so most of the bolts didn't seize up. We only have one bad stud, but I just ran a tap through it, cleaned it up, and that other guy I was here with, Mike, he had some spare studs in his troll, so there she is down there. Nice shiny new dump pipe, little HT18 turbo. So Google reckons and Patrol Forum reckons 3-inch dump pipe should give me lower EGT, lower EMP, which is exhaust, or EGT is exhaust temperature, EMP is exhaust manifold pressure, which is not really good, and should give me some better spool time. on that little HT18, which is good because it's really a horrible turbo. I'm getting a G turbo soon, but for now we're seeing what we can do with that little HT18 and see what we can get out of it. He reckons it should go a bit harder now, so I'll turn her over and might get a bit of idle whistle now because it's 3 inch straight through with a side dump. Should be pretty loud, more than likely. It was loud from starters. Oh yeah, that's a little bit throatier. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a little bit naughty. I still have to go for a drive and give her a bit of a boot up. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you another time.